yeah, Craig Metrowich for VideoCelebrityNews.com on a beautiful, stunning day in Cape Town. And I've got with me here at the Golfers Club, I've got Bernie, who's going to run us through this thing called golf, which I have played, by the way, Bernie, and I found it is a challenging game. It's something that takes a long time to master. But with no further ado, I said to him, listen, share with us a little bit about, the industry, where's it at, some of the technology. And if you can hear this and the signal's good, we need a love, a like and a thumbs up, and we need some wow. So all golfers, start telling all your mates, okay, I've got Lynette online. Lynette, tell everybody we're online. We're going to chat about golf, we're going to chat about retail, and we're going to share with you the positive news about what is happening in the industry. So Bernie, first of all, thanks for your time. What's exciting about golf?
Golf, where do you start? Golf, it's quite a challenging game at first, but the more golf you play, the better it becomes. That last shot that you play might be a great shot. You come back next time to play. That's the whole thing about golf. You might have a terrible round the one day, the next day you hit that last good shot and it brings you back.
So, it's something that you never master. Now, I do extreme sports. So I love windsurfing, kite surfing, stand-up paddling. And why I love those sports is the ocean is always unpredictable. So, it's almost like motocross as well. If it's sandy, muddy, it's different conditions. And the same with the golf course. You get to the golf course, the weather can change the entire round completely, eh?
Yeah, not only the weather. I mean, every golf course has got different terrain, different tees, different setups. The greens are different green speeds. I can carry on for hours here, but every golf shot is different. Simple as that.
And then how long have you been in the retail side? How long have you been here?
I've been here for about 6 years.
Well done. Well done.
So it's a really good place to work, meet different people. You meet doctors, you meet motor mechanics, different walks of life. And it's really good interacting with different types of people.
And then just to bring in there, I must say they were very friendly. I've just come in here. This is unscripted, raw, unedited. You said, what are the questions? I said, I don't know. As we go through, we will share some of the ins and outs about, golf as a game. I mean, it is a big game internationally. Am I right? It's a huge game, eh?
Yeah, correct. I mean, it's got a lot of followers worldwide. TV rights, obviously Tiger Woods playing well again. I'm not sure if you know how much golf you follow.
Yes.
Guys out there, Tiger's playing well. I think golf is being watched in the last sort of 6 months a lot more than it was, or back where it was in the old days, But again, there's also new youngsters coming through. So I think golf as a whole worldwide is getting better. Well,
it's fascinating. Now, check the screen out here. What you don't realize, look who's online. We've got ladies online. We've got Joanne. We've got Lynette. We've also got the guys coming online. I've got Robin online. He's a cycling fanatic. So he's obviously looking for something else as a sport. That's why he's online. What we're going to do, by the way, as if the signal's good, I need a love, a like, and a thumbs up. We're going to take a little walk through. And while we do that, I'm going to have, Bernie with us. So Bernie, let's just go. Let me do a little turnaround. That's it. Shame, I'm also coaching him as I go through. The lighting's not going to be too great at this point. I did tell him, okay, so that's where we're going to stop. I'm now going to actually show the rest of the store, and then we'll do a walkthrough. So if you can grab the mic. There we go.
How's it, Michael?
So this is Craig Metrowich for Video Celebrity News, and lots of people coming online. There we go. So let's take this walkthrough. I've got it again. So let's first thing, what is the type of equipment that we need? Because you've got a huge range in your store. I love your store. So let's start with things like the basics. You need a golf clubs, golf cart, etc. What do you recommend if I'm watching this now and I want to get into golf? How would you recommend we go about starting the sport? What's your advice?
Well, right now I'm in the ladies section, my favorite section personally in the store.
Show you. Whoa. Okay. Listen, you're doing a great job. You're now gone from not too sure what to do and what to say. Now you become an expert. All right, ladies section, I've got this. There we go. All right, go for it. Tell us a little bit about, from the ladies' point of view, how do they get into the sport?
Ladies customers, obviously equipment is foremost, most important thing. But I think for a lot of ladies out there, especially Cape Town ladies, they like to look good. So I think apparel is the most important thing for a lady, as I said, in Cape Town.
Very fashion orientated. I also see there's a whole kids section here. Hey, if my daughter watches this, she's going to love that. Kids rule. Excellent. And I see we've also come with me. Just take us through. Are these kiddie sets, and how do the kiddie sets work?
So basically kids start from different age groups, girls and boys, left and right-handed. So if you have, for those of you that are watching and have kids out there, very important to get your kids going early, perhaps your early retirement package. Invest in them when they're young, let them explore their talents. I think, we've got everything at the Golfers Club for them. So
no, what an absolutely amazing setup, right? I'm going to walk a little bit slowly because the signal This is Craig Metrowich for Video Celebrity News, uncut, raw, unedited, and live. Why are we doing this? Just to share some of the good news, to show you that South Africa has got everything that you want if you're a golfer. For people that are across overseas watching this, our tourists, etc. from abroad. All right, I'm just going to do a little turnaround quickly so you can see all the different equipment on display. This is a phenomenal, huge, massive store at Century City. All right, and this is, by the way, us sharing these things called what I call healthy addictions, different sports to get you out there and, most importantly, make a positive impact and a positive difference. We spoke about ladies getting into the sport. We spoke about kids. And I've got Bernie with me. And Bernie, let's just go stand over here, back into the light. And then I'm going to get the rest of the interview before we wrap up. There we go. Right, so I've got Bernie here with me. And Bernie, you've been a star. Just tell us a little bit more about how did you get into, let's talk about you now. How did you get into this healthy sport?
I don't know how healthy if I look down at my stomach. That's healthy. Obviously, I'm here most of the time, so I don't get to play much. How I got into the game, my uncle came from overseas, who's Irish, in fact, was a captain of the Royal Port Monarch Golf Club. And I played every other sport, soccer, cricket, at a sort of a first-team level, if I can put it in those terms. And then he got me swinging a club. He was out on holiday one year, and I haven't stopped, or I haven't put the club down. I even find myself doing it for a living. So,
I mean, what a pleasure. So he's taken from something that became like an informal type of hobby, we'll try it out, to becoming a healthy addiction. But not only that, he's also done it as part of his career. I mean, wow, that is amazing. Just talking about the adults and the masters and the categories, how would you go about encouraging people to level up their game? So I see you guys have got a little bit of a hitting area here. What's your advice to everybody? Can they come through on the weekend? Can they come and practice? How do they level up their game?
Yeah, it's golf in the last sort of 10 years has really taken a evolution. You know, there's such thing called golf fittings. I think it's very important for any golfer, whether you're a novice, whether you're an expert, or you're just starting and want to start playing golf, you need to come for a club fitting. So basically there's different clubs for different heights, different strengths, different abilities. In the old days, guys used to walk in and grab off the shelf. That's not a done thing anymore. So I advise anybody watching the video who wants to start playing golf, come and see us and have a club fitting. Very imperative.
So what you're talking about is customization versus the volume that, have a set and that would be it, hopefully it works. Whereas today you're saying to everybody watching, listen, you can literally look at how their progress is, what their handicap is, and you can give them the best possible kit to not only help them with their handicap, but you could fast track them. That's the word I was looking. You could fast track them as far as their golfing ability, eh?
Well, we can certainly make it a lot easier for them than 10 years ago. So I can literally say I can make you a non-golfer into a golfer if you have the right equipment. If you have the wrong equipment and you're starting to play golf, you might find yourself in 2 weeks putting those clubs back in the garage. Come and have a fitting and you'll be surprised and amazed about how different a fitting will make to your golf.
Well, Bernie, you are a natural, my mate. I think you're going to get lots of fans. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your insight. Thanks for your energy and enthusiasm. Check out all the people online. Sean Boven online. JJ, thank you. Darren's online. This is Craig Metrowich for Video Celebrity News. And I'm here this is your punt. Where we at?
We're at the Golfers Club in Cape Town, Century City. Just to warn everybody out there, I'm going to take Craig's credit card and we're going to go and have a fitting.
I like that. How's that? He's a good sales guy that loves what he's doing. There's the passion and enthusiasm. Okay, Bernie, let's just walk through here, and then we're going to do a 360, and then I'm going to do a wrap-up. So here we go. Let's get everybody in as far as the store, the layout, the design, and you can just see the range selection is just phenomenal, which just shows me the commitment as well. They've got a massive amount of stock here, to cover the entire range. What a beautiful setup. I love the passion and enthusiasm. The staff were all friendly towards me. And and as he said, the next stage is get the right kit. The next stage is get outdoors and enjoy the passionate side of golf, because it is a mental game. Am I right?
Mental more than anything else, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And that we don't sell here, unfortunately.
So the mental package he doesn't sell here. I do like that comment. This is going to be a wrap-up. Craig Metrowich for Video Celebrity News. Share the good news, share the light, share these healthy addictions. Get out there, get golfing, and share the good news about South Africa. We've got some of the most beautiful, spectacular golf courses probably in the world. Have we got any that have won any latest awards? Where would you recommend people go and really try it out? If I'm a tourist watching this, I love golf, where would you like them to go, Bernie?
Well, I think we've got one of the gems in South Africa, a Pearl Valley out in Franschhoek, a very, very stunning, beautiful course set around the vineyards. There's some great wine farms, which is ideal for those tourists as well. Enjoy a little chug of red wine. And back in southern suburbs, I'd say, there's some very historic courses there, like Royal Cape, which is the oldest golf course in Africa. That's in fact where I started my career, so I've got a special part of my heart there. And then I'd say Steenberg. Between those three would be my top selections. But again, we're blessed with tons of golf courses throughout South Africa that are fantastic.
And he's so right, because so many other places in the world, if they have one decent golf course, they're actually like, wow, our natural environment is phenomenal. The courses are pristine, as they say. You might even get some wildlife on some of the golf courses. Am I right? Are there any golf courses where you'd recommend with a little bit of wildlife crossing, like, spear, etc.?
Well, I haven't personally seen any wildlife. The only thing that's wild is the golf swing that I've put together, and golf swings that I've seen. But I think in Johannesburg there's some really good courses like Leopard Creek. You have rhinos. You have
there we go
that kind of thing. Right next to you when you're playing your shot. So I think you can't get that everywhere around the world. So I think again we're blessed to have some fantastic golf courses. So you guys should get out there. First of all, come and buy your equipment, and then get out there and go and play golf.
Right, this is Craig Mitch. It's Bernie. You're a star. Thanks again. I'm going to do the wrap-up. Share the good news. Share the light. Share the positivity. And importantly, share these local businesses. Let's do a little turnaround as we wrap up here. There's the lighting. It's perfect. And to my online audience, Deirdre, thank you for joining us. Share the good news. Make a difference. Let's be blunt. There's so much bad news out there. I'm sick and tired of the bad news. I want to balance it out and get some good news out there. And golf is a great game. Golf is really, really good for your mind. It's also good from a social point of view. And that's where we're going to head off and have a social right now, like a cappuccino and a coffee, and you can tell me the ins and outs of golf. This is a wrap. Craig Metrowich, VideoCelebrityNews.com.